Hello, monkeys. Okay, writing. It's something we all want to do, and it's something we all hate to do. I know because I've put in thousands of hours of writing, and I've got dozens and dozens and dozens of scripts. You can go to my website, woodscripts.com, and you can see some of the fruits of my labor. And I will tell you, right off the top, you are not wrong. Writing is hard. Writing is never easy. It doesn't matter how proficient you get. It doesn't matter how famous you get. It doesn't matter how many scripts and short stories or novels that you write. It is always hard to get those ideas from your head down on paper, okay? But I'm going to give you a few tips that might help you out to kind of hone your creativity. First thing, a lot of you first writers, you've had this idea kicking in your head since high school, and you think it's going to make the perfect movie. Throw it out. Or at least not think of it right now, because you're going to get too obsessed with that one idea and you're going to kind of tie your own hands creatively in getting it finished. So just put it away for now and get some writing under your belt so that you can get better at it and you become more proficient. There's some exercises that you can do that I think are really, really helpful. First one is this. Everybody suffers from writer's block, but the common thought is that it's because you can't come up with an idea, which is completely wrong. Writer's block is that you have too many ideas and you don't know which one to pick, and it just becomes noise in your head. I was part of, for many years, a thing in Milwaukee, Wisconsin called Combat Theater. Basically, I was a writer for this, and basically what we did was we would have to write a play overnight. And the reason we could do this, all of us could do this, is because we were given limitations. I believe sincerely that limitations helps us be more creative. So in this instance, we had 3 hats set out. You had to pick out a subject, you had to pick out a location, and you had to pick out a cast size. So for example, I could get sumo wrestlers in a car wash with 2 men and 2 women. And I had from 8 o'clock on a Thursday night till 8 o'clock on a Friday morning to finish a 10 to 15 page short play. And I did it every time because I had to write about sumo wrestlers. They had to exist in a car wash, and there could only be 4 people in it, 2 men and 2 women. Those limitations help me be more creative. This is a great way for you to discipline yourself and become more proficient as a writer. Rather than trying to put that epic film that you thought of in high school down on paper, stop for a second. Have you and your friends sit down and write down, a couple dozen each of subjects, locations, and cast sizes. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a funeral. It can be Indiana Jones. The location could be the moon. It could be inside of a thimble. Nobody cares. Cut those all up, put them in hats, pick them out, and give yourself a writing assignment. And you will be surprised, amazed at how proficient you are, how fast you get it done, and how much you get done in that amount of time. Give yourself limitations and you will be more creative. That applies across the board, whether you're holding a paintbrush or typing at a keyboard. Stay creative.